They all came outside and they laughed. They said, my chopper is a trans chopper.
I'm not even sure if I'm saying it right. Am I saying it right? Is it the healthy way or the healthy why?
If you're willing to take a rental truck from Florida or Texas back to California, we'll actually pay you to do it.
What you're witnessing is man's horror. People desperately doing everything they can to escape the terror.
You're listening to the Junior Birdman Podcast.
We have this breaking news report, folks, and Jeremy Reinfold from Moving Rentals of America joins us now. He's going to talk about a crisis that's ongoing now, something that he believes could impact several people in several states. Jeremy, welcome to the Junior Birdman Podcast.
Thank you for having me on, Birdman, and shedding some light on this very, very challenging situation for us.
Sure. Can you update our audience on exactly what's going on out there right now?
Well, currently we have a massive deficit of inventory in certain areas of the country and a massive surplus in other areas of the country. And so we've had to invoke some new programs to try and help deal with that.
Okay. And what are these programs about? What are they going to do to help?
Well, the two states with the largest surpluses are Florida and Texas. And we're currently paying people who are willing to drive the rental trucks from those states into the deficit state of California. But we're having a very hard time getting people to do so.
Well, that would seem like that would be an easy decision. Just pay somebody to take the truck out.
Well, the problem is even though we're offering people money, very few people want to travel to California, let alone move there. And so we're finding it very hard to incentivize the relocation of these trucks. There are a lot of people who are still trying to get out.
Well,
but we just don't have trucks for them to be able to pack up and move out of the state.
I mean, that's probably the real crisis, right? People that are still trying to get. How much does it cost for somebody to rent a truck, let's say in San Francisco or Oakland?
But if you want to leave California from San Francisco, for example, the rate is approximately $1,400 per day for a U-Haul from San Francisco to Texas or Florida.
Wow, and that's not gas. Now, what if you're in Texas and you want to go to California, let's say, or from Florida to California?
Oh, if you're willing to take a rental truck from Florida or Texas back to California, we'll actually pay you to do it.
Wow. Well, I mean, like I say, that just seems like such a great deal. I can't imagine people wouldn't be lining up to...
Oh, we have very, very few takers, Birdman. Most people are rightfully afraid to cross over into that border of California with the absolute war zone it is there. I can understand completely.
Well, I appreciate you bringing us up to date on this, Jeremy, and keep us up to date in the future on what's going on. And thanks for joining us.
Thank you again for having me, Bert, and shedding some light on this very, very important topic.
We'll be right back, folks.
I heard about this show, the Junior Birdman Podcast, and I tuned in, and man, it was some funny shit, man. You should tune in, man.
Came to me and said, sir, you have to listen to this show. I never this was. I said, I'll listen, and this is, besides me, this is the funniest show on the platform. Believe me when I tell you, you will be laughing your ass off.
Whenever me and Brian return from our vast overseas travels, we have to tune into the Junior Birdman Podcast. It's the only show for me.
Maybe asking, why is Bill doing a promo for a podcast? Well, it's because the Junior Birdman Podcast is without question one of the funniest shows you'll
got a nagging wife is up your ass every day for the dumbest shit, then the best relief you can find on this planet is the Junior Birdman Podcast. With one episode, that nagging rectal pain will go right away and you'll be laughing your way to
I've tuned in to the Junior Birdman Podcast myself, and yes, of course, it's funny. But what's it about, really? What's it really about?
Me tell you about the patented Junior Birdman Podcast. It's my funniest podcast on the air. And if you tune in now using promo code FUNNY, You'll laugh your asses.
Undeniable that this is the funny show. Everybody should be listening to the Junior Birdman podcast. I recommend everybody who cares listen to the Junior Birdman podcast right now.
System joins us now. He's going to talk about a new fitness and diet program apparently sweeping the nation. This is the first time I'm hearing about it. But Michael, welcome to the Junior Birdman podcast.
Well, thank you for having me on to talk about the healthy way of eating.
Sure, absolutely. Why don't you go ahead and tell us a little about the program?
Sure, well, nothing is easier than eating with the Healthy Wise system. Nothing is easier to help you stay fit, stay healthy, and to save money and save time. We all do all the work for you here at the Healthy Wise system. All you have to do is heat the food, eat it, and you and your entire family can enjoy it.
And are there lots of different meal choices that
there are a variety of meals and more coming out all the time. We have Mediterranean, Asian, French, American, Mexican, vegetarian, all healthy, all fresh, all easy, all very inexpensive.
I see. I get the menu here. So what are the costs of the meals themselves when you get them?
Very inexpensive. The average cost of a meal if you join the Platinum membership is under $11 per person for a family of 4. That's a complete meal. Delivery is free. We ship everything right to you. Everything is fresh. You just heat it and eat it.
Okay. The Platinum plan. What do you get for the Platinum plan?
Sure. The Platinum plan is 2 meals per day for a family of 4. So that's 8 healthy, fresh, and delicious Healthy Y meals per day, lunch and dinner. We ship you the meals every 4 weeks, absolutely free, absolutely fresh. Everything is fresh. Everything is sent and served the Healthy Y. And when you pay annually, it's under $11 per day for each family member.
Wow. So what are the portion sizes?
Well, the dinners have larger portions, of course, but the lunches are also healthy and substantial. Plenty to fill up a growing family, very easy, very fresh. That's the main thing. You know, moms don't have time to go do everything in this busy day and age, Birdman, so we've set up a way where moms can just put the meal in the oven, cook it, and serve everybody. Their entire family is served in a matter of minutes or hours, depending on which meal. Everything is ready. Then you serve it fresh, your kids are happy, everybody in the family is happy, and we think this is going to be a big time saver. Every family that's going to use the Healthy Y is going to save time in their life, we're sure.
So one of these says for lunch you get a turkey sandwich. That's it. So
that's a toasted, open-face turkey sandwich you're talking about, Birdman, and that's a substantial lunch, I can tell you. You can add your own mayonnaise or cheese if you like, but you get 2 healthy slices of whole wheat bread, 3 slices of fresh, organic turkey, not treated with antibiotics, no steroids, nothing unnatural. This is fresh turkey meat, made the Healthy Y, like everything.
All right, and tell folks a little more about the dinners then, if you don't mind, that I can see on.
The dinners are the best part. All fresh, hot meals, all cooked with our special patented oven, all healthy, all fresh, all organic ingredients, no preservatives. We don't use anything unnatural in the Healthy Y system.
4 weeks seems like a very long time. It doesn't seem like food's going to be very fresh if it's sitting in the fridge for 4 weeks.
I don't think a month is that long at all, and the meal containers are relatively small when you consider other things you probably have in your refrigerator. Like you probably have a lot of sweets in yours, right? Like a lot of cookies, cakes, things that make you fat in your refrigerator, right?
All right. We don't need to get personal about what's in my refrigerator or anything. Let's just, try and stay on topic.
Now, don't take it personally, Birdman. No offense here. If you started eating the Healthy Y, though, you would see the difference very quickly, okay?
Okay. I'm not even sure if I'm saying it right. Am I saying it right? Is it the Healthy Way or the Healthy Y? I'm not sure which is the actual.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Healthy Y.
Healthy Way or Healthy? All right. So you have to buy this oven too, as I understand it, as part of the program. You have to buy the special oven to cook the food.
Yes, the Healthy Y oven is required. It's a special oven, heats all of the meal compartments specially. It's the healthy way of cooking things. It's a one-time purchase required for the meal plan. Very small price to pay when you think of the health, well-being of your entire family, and it's built the healthy way, so it's built
Okay.
to last.
And how much is the oven itself if you have to buy that?
Well, first of all, let me just say that the Healthy Y oven is very small, about the size of a compact microwave, sits right on top of your counter, and it's only $1,799, and we ship it to you absolutely free.
Wow. I mean, that is an awful lot of money for an oven just to cook your specific meals, it seems.
Oh, that's incredibly reasonable, especially when you consider the savings on all the other accessories. If you get the bundle package, you save almost 5% on everything.
What are the other accessories that you have to have?
It's the Healthy Y dinnerware set. You get a set of 4 forks, spoons, knives, and plates with utensil set.
So you have to buy silverware and plates as well, part of your
And
system?
if you buy the accessories separate, they're $5.99. But when you bundle it with the platinum package over a year, you save 5%. So you have to act fast, though. That deal isn't going to last forever. And so those savings are out there. You need to grab them right now.
Wow. I mean, it just sounds like an awful lot of money, Michael, for a meal.
That cost is nothing. We're talking about the health and well-being of your entire family, your children, your precious, dear children. You're going to serve them up some slop in a tin can made from Chef Boyardee? No, you need Healthy Y food. They need it cooked the Healthy Y way in a Healthy Y oven. They need to eat it on Healthy Y plates with Healthy Y utensils and drink their water from Healthy Y glasses.
I'm not saying you should serve kids up food out of a can. Did you say you have to buy Healthy Y glasses too?
Well, how are you ever going to lose weight if you're drinking water from a glass not made the Healthy Y? Plus, glasses complete the set. We're not going to make suckers out of anybody and give them a non-matching set. They look like fools.
I mean, it's just a lot. I'm still not even sure about the pronunciation of the whole way you even say it, even. So
I don't understand why you keep asking me about how I say why.
Wait, you mean why I keep asking you how you say way?
Why do you keep asking me about how I say why?
It just sounds like you're flipping them. It sounds like you're saying way when you should be saying why, and why when you should.
Well, why to go, Birdman? Why to go? You know, I don't know why everybody listens to you.
We'll be right back, folks.
This is Morgan Freeman with This Day in American History, telling you to tune in every day to the Junior Birdman podcast. It's the kind of laughter, comedy, enjoyment, and fulfillment that made this nation great. The Junior Birdman podcast.
Are you still struggling to lose weight? Now there's an easy way. Tune into the Junior Birdman podcast and eat later.
Welcome back to the show, folks. Arnold joins us now. Hey, Arnold, how's it going?
Hello, Birdman. Did you see what they've done to my motorcycle?
What do you mean? What did they do to your motorcycle?
Yes, you remember? I have the chopper. You don't remember? We went for a ride on the chopper.
Yeah. No, I remember. It was fun. We went through the mud puddles.
Yes, you remember. We went through the mud puddle with the water on my neighbor's stupid arm.
Yeah, I remember. It was fun. Yeah, it was a good time. Good ride.
Yes, but now I went to the local biker bar and they said I was gay because I have this Harley Davidson motorcycle.
Because of the Harley Davidson.
They all came outside and they laughed. They said my chopper is a trans chopper.
Because they aligned with Budweiser and they had a whole...
Yes, and I'm stuck with this trans chopper. This case is a Bud Light beer. Nobody wants to buy this Bud Light beer. I tried to pay somebody to take the Bud Light beer. They wouldn't take the Bud Light beer away.
Yeah, no, I heard that was a big problem for them too. That Bud Light wasn't even able to give it away to people or having to pay coupons.
I'm going to wait till the evenings and I'm going to take all the Bud Light and give it to the neighbors. Stupid hounds. Some say I'll become gay overnight. Stupid hounds, trans stupid hounds.
So you're going to go next door and give all your Bud Light to the dogs? Your neighbor's yard?
Yes, I don't have time right now. I have to go downtown and work on the sewers. They're clogging in the sewers, so I have to do some work on the sewers. But then maybe later this evening I will go after the stupid hounds.
You're always working out there. Well, I appreciate it, Arnold. Keep us up to date, okay? I appreciate it. Thanks again.
Okay, Birdman, we talk later.
All right, see you later.
This is gonna suck for a lot of people, man.
I guess there's probably a lot of
Sam's on the phone.
Who is it?
Sam, he's on hold.
Sam?
Yeah, Sam.
Sam's called in too. All right, put him on. Hey, Sam, how's it going?
Birdman, have you seen what they've done to my beloved Harley Davidson?
Yeah, I know. We talked about it before because
They flushed generations of tradition down the toilet and spit on the American way of life with what they've done.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a shame. They really did disappoint a lot of people in their audience, I'm sure.
It's time for us to take a stance on behalf of honor and tradition and the values that made America great.
Yeah, I mean, I guess at least you don't want to be riding around.
Time to finally push back against some pansy asses who want to take our great American flag and paint it these fairy ass rainbow colors.
Yeah, no, it seems very...
Time for us to stand together, Birdman.
No, I agree, Sam. You know, it's a real shame that you have to go
And you know anybody that wants to buy this piece of crap Harley bike, I'm going to have to go out and get me a Yamaha or a Kawasaki now.
That's probably not a bad idea.
Idea I can sell it to some time. I think, though, bastard who likes to sit down in the morning and watch the view.
I mean, you might find one out there, but I guess there's not many people that are going to want to buy a Harley from that.
The houseplant sitting on the window ledge of my kitchen has a higher IQ than that damn Anna Navarro.
Well, I believe that's probably true for sure. All right,
Birdman, we'll talk later. And if you know anybody who wants to buy this piece of crap, you let me know.
All right, no, I sure will, Sam. I appreciate it. Take care. It's a shame. It sounds like, why don't we have some local bike shops here in the area we could call, right?
Yeah, I got one right here we can call.
Let's see if we can give one a call. Let's see what happens here. What happens when we call one of these guys?
This is Sporty's Motorcycles. How can I help you?
Hi, we have a Harley Davidson motorcycle we're hopefully looking to trade in or sell.
No, we are currently not buying back any Harley Davidson motorcycles. Our shop is already well overstocked with Harley Davidson motorcycles. We are trying to get rid of the inventory we have currently.
Wow. I mean, do you have any suggestions?
We do take trade-ins on the Duke, if you have one, or a Kawasaki, or even a Honda, or a Yamaha, but nothing with a Harley Davidson. We cannot take anything now with Harley Davidson anymore.
All right. Well, no, I appreciate your help on this. And
Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.
All right. You too. Thank you. You got another one on there?
I got another one here we're calling.
All right. Let's see what they got. Motorcycle still, despite the whole thing.
Pony Motorcycle Navo, this is George. How can I help you?
Hi. We have a Harley Davidson motorcycle, and we're looking to...
Oh, what?
A Harley Davidson motorcycle. We're looking to maybe trade it in or maybe sell it outright.
Did you say what I think you just said?
So, you mean a Harley Davidson? Yeah, we want to have it.
Hold on just a minute. Let me move into our conference room. All right, now you listen. I will appreciate you calling this dealership and making these idle threats. We run a respectable auto shop here, especially dealing with motorcycles. You're going to call here and threaten us?
I don't know what you mean by threat. We were just going to bring a Harley Davidson down and maybe try and sell it or see if
Yeah,
you want
I
to...
heard what you said, pal, and you better keep that disgusting trans bike off our lot or you'll hear from my lawyer, you son of a bitch.
Holy crap, man.
I've got one more here we can call.
Just shocked that this has become such a massive issue.
Glad I don't have a freaking Harley.
Oh, we got one more? Okay. I'm just shocked this become such a problem. I figured they would be anxious to buy these up for sure.
Magneto Auto Sales, how can I direct your call?
Hi, we're calling because we were looking to do a trade-in.
Sure, and what are you looking to trade in? A car, truck, boat, motorcycle, or RV?
A motorcycle, actually, for that. So
Okay, is it a domestic motorcycle or a foreign make?
it's a domestic motorcycle.
Okay, great. And who's the manufacturer?
It's Harley Davidson.
Who did you say?
Harley Davidson?
Oh, hold on a minute while I transfer your call.
Hello, this is the manager of Magneto Auto Sales, sir. I understand you're threatening to bring a Harley Davidson onto my lot.
We were just looking to potentially maybe trade it in or sell it even outright.
I warn you now, sir, the day you try to bring that two-wheel trans monster onto my car lot is the day you will regret for the rest of your short-lived life.
Listen, sir, I was just trying to see if there was any...
Tread lightly and heed my warning, sir, and good day to you.
Well, I've got one we can call.
Try one more, right? All right, let's try one more. I didn't know it was such a big deal. I figured they're nice bikes. Who's not going to want to... What do I know now?
Thank you for holding. Your call is very important to us. Just not quite as important as the call we're on now. If you were very important, we'd bump you to the front of the line. But right now, you're just an average slub waiting on hold like everybody else in the queue. Once we're done with the call we're on, we'll get to you unless it's time for our break, in which case you'll just have to wait a little bit longer, schlub. Thank you for continuing to hold. As a very important schlub, we know how much your time means to you, and we promise to get you as quickly as we can unless we don't feel like it's that important.
Ethan Motorcycle Sales, this is Meg. Thank you for holding. How can I help you?
Hi, we have a Harley Davidson motorcycle that we're looking to trade in or sell potentially.
Okay, Dave, quit playing around. It's not funny anymore. You keep calling and bothering us. We really got to keep the line for you, okay?
No, my name's not Dave, and I'm calling...
I know you think it's just fun and games, but those things are toxic. You can't just throw those threats around, especially not at a motorcycle shop.
Listen, I'm not threatening.
It's like going into an airport and saying you have a bomb. Now, I know you're just playing around. You didn't mean to hurt anybody, but you really need to stop now, okay?
Listen, this is not Dave. I'm not calling to threat. I just have a Harley. I'm looking to come and potentially trade it in.
Wait a minute. This doesn't sound like Dave.
Well, that's because this isn't Dave.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He's got a Harley. Call the police. Call the police. He's got a Harley.
This is crazy.
What the hell are you supposed to do now if you go in a Harley?
We'll be right back, folks.
And now a word from Mr. Crow.
I understand you're not listening to the Junior Birdman podcast on a regular basis. It's quite a shame. I guess you don't like to laugh, you sorry bastard.
Don't be a sorry bastard. Tune in to the Junior Birdman podcast.
Jim, welcome back to the Junior Birdman podcast.
Thank you for having me.
So last time we had you on, you were talking about some supernatural creatures running around in the neighborhoods of suburban America.
Yes, that's
Today
correct.
You're here, presumably behind enemy lines, as it were, to show us evidence of people who are trying to escape what some have called the hellhole of Florida. You say you're on the edges of the issue now, where people are actually live right now trying to escape. You say they're all right along the coastline, all trying to get out, and you're going to show us evidence of that here.
Yes, what you'll see in the videos are the hover scenes of the people attempting to desperately escape. See, desperately trying to get away on the shores, lined up. See, living squad. Most of them have lost most of their positions, most of their clothing. They have little to eat. They're just doing everything they can to pass the time away. They can get fed in the man-made structures before they're thrown back to the beach, unable to escape, holding this peninsula of Florida
You're saying these people are trying to escape and that they just can't get across the ocean, that the water is.
Yes, what you're witnessing is man's horror. People desperately doing everything they can to escape the terror that exists in a place where not only is booming not allowed, you can't even have sex with a corpse. A place where they refuse to teach children how to have homosexual sex with each other. The horror of this place has driven all these people to desperately seek salvation anywhere, most of them hoping for escape to the sanctuaries in the likes of Los Angeles or somewhere perhaps near San Francisco, or if they're lucky enough, somewhere in the suburbs of Chicago, somewhere safe from the horrors that you see here with these poor savages.
Well, thanks for bringing that to us, Jim. Had no idea that that was going on down there. As far as we knew, it was sort of a virtual paradise. Apparently, a lot of people just desperate to get away, as you put it.
Thank you, Birdman. We hope to continue to bring you coverage as the horror unfolds further here in the absolute savage state of Florida. Thank you again for bringing this to your audience.
All right. Well, thanks, and stay safe down there, Jim. All right. Take care. We'll be right back, folks.
The results are in, and they're undeniable. Just listen to these women.
I've only been listening for a few weeks, but I've already noticed those small little wrinkles around my eyes are starting to disappear.
I've only listened to a couple episodes, but I already feel like I have more energy and vigor for life.
After listening for just a month, I was able to play outside with my grandchildren for the first time.
As soon as I started listening, I noticed all those little aches and pains I would feel in the morning started going away.
Now that I've been listening for about a month or so, it's hard to imagine how I ever lived without it before.
The Junior Birdman Podcast.
Without the Junior Birdman Podcast, there's no telling what my life would be like today.
If you haven't listened, you've got to try it today.
I think everyone should be listening to the Junior Birdman Podcast.
The Junior Birdman Podcast. Start tuning in today and change your life.
Against the Grain.
Welcome back, folks. This is definitely our Against the Grain segment. We're going to talk a little bit about AI and ChatGPT specifically. And what I can tell you from personal experience and from looking at the product and looking at what it is able to do right now, it's not that scary. It's actually not that smart. It's actually a liar in a lot of cases. Just to give you some insight here, and I'll put this up on the screen. I was doing some research for a potential video regarding civil rights acts and civil rights bills that have been passed in the United States. And, kind of give it a garbage in prompt to start the conversation. And here it is printing out these bills. But I also wanted to know which political party supported and didn't support it. So initially when I asked it that, it printed out these results, which at the top you can say it represents as an approximate number. But if you really drill into it with a little bit more defined prompts, as I did, you see it almost tries to hide the real answers. And then as you get into it, it gives you the real numbers. And when you look at the real numbers compared to what it says it determined was an approximate number, you can see how varied they are in reality to the truth. There's something they're hiding there. And either they're hiding it either because of the way they're programmed or it's just that dumb. I think it's more likely that it's just programmed to be this kind of biased. And the truth is, if you use it enough, you'll start to catch on to what is AI and what is actually human generated pretty easily. You can see in some of the videos I put out. With some of the AI versus real. You can start to get an eye for what's real and what's fake pretty easily when you start looking at some of those. So just hang in there. We're all going to get used to this, and it's not going to terrorize us and take over the world before any of us are dead anyway.
against the grain.
Citizens of this great country to listen to the Junior Birdman podcast as often as they come. It's laughter, humor, comedy, and warmth, brings a sensation of joy to everyone who listens. The young, the old, both not very young.
Hello, Birdman. How can I help you?
Hello, Birdman. This is Morgan.
Hey, Morgan.
You need to do something about these damn birds. They're running crazy all over my yard, pooping everywhere and doing all kinds of insane stuff.
I mean, we already talked about this. You know that those are not my birds. I don't own any of those.
Now, that's what I thought too, but I was at the grocery store and I talked to this young man named Paladin. He told me all those birds are yours, and that you need to call him and take care of that right away. So I decided to call you up and say, you better take care of these damn birds.
I don't know that guy Colin at all. I don't know anything about those birds or anything else, so that's...
I come home to a yard full of stinking bird poop, and I call you and you tell me they're not your birds, and I meet a young man in the grocery store and he tells me all these birds belong to you, and then I call you and you tell me these birds belong to Ed, my neighbor next door to me. What am I supposed to think?
Ed has some birds. I don't have any birds. This guy Colin last time did something with his birds or something. I don't know, but I'm telling you.
All I know is I got a yard full of stinking bird poop. If this happens again, I'm happy to be an early Thanksgiving.
Thank you for listening to the Junior Birdman podcast. Be sure to like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notifications bell to be alerted when new videos are posted.